Once in a blue moon, there comes a gadget that's truly inspirational, something that couldn't possibly come from the minds of the people who work in the big companies, but rather from entrepreneurial, creative spirits like this man, Aaron Fechter. Aaron, you've got an amazing product on offer. What is it?
This is the anti-gravity freedom machine.
The anti-gravity freedom machine. Yes, folks, you heard it right. It looks like something from the Jetsons. What exactly is it?
The anti-gravity freedom machine. Well, gravity is the force that holds you down, right? Yeah. Well, gravity is the force that modern PCs are too full of. Every time I want to do anything on a PC, there's gravity holding me down, keeping me from being able to do it. I need freedom from that. I need the freedom from telephone tag, the freedom from email, the freedom from the lack of privacy on email or the internet, and all the complication out there. Like when I want to try and write an email message and it's .wcom./BillyBob/awful / I mean, you mess up one character in that address and that message is lost in cyberspace.
And it costs you money as well.
Big time, money all the time. So this invention right here allows you to be free of that, and people who hate all of that stuff and want the technology to be able to send messages to each other can now do it with the anti-gravity freedom machine. Allow me to demonstrate.
Please demonstrate. Go ahead.
Let's say I want to send a message to you.
Okay.
You've got a machine in England. It's connected to your phone.
I've got an anti-gravity freedom machine in England.
Yes, I've got one at my house in Orlando, Florida. We're both plugged into a normal telephone line. All I want to do is press clear letter that gives me a clean page. It's saying, okay, yes, for sure. Clear the screen. Now that gives me a clean piece of paper. That's all I wanted. Now I type a message. Hi there.
Okay, I like the message.
Okay, that's the message. Now I want to send it. So I press the button that brings up the list of people that I can send the message to. In this case, I'll push this button right here.
Listen to the noises.
Yes, okay, and I'll press done. And now all it's asking me for is a title for the message, and that's it. And we'll just title this message, Hi there from me. Okay, that's for right now. Okay, press the return key and we're done. Now that message is being stored on the disk and only your disk, not out there in some server somewhere where people can hack into it and get your messages. And now the machine is picking up the telephone line, it's dialing the number, it's sending it down to your machine in England. In only seconds, you're going to get the message. Now let's go over there and see what happens.
Let's go. Come with us, Paul. Let's run around this way.
Now you can hear it transmitting. That particular modem algorithm is completely proprietary to our system. That's what makes it so economical to do this. We designed it from the ground up disk operating system, ground up modem algorithm. Now at this time, it's put it on the disk, and you can see the little light blinking, new mail.
It's got a blinking light.
It had a blinking light.
It's not a software thing, it's an actual blinking light. It's got knobs as well, shiny bits.
Yes, shiny knobs so that you can operate them quickly. None of this to turn the volume up and down.
We like that.
Okay, now we'll pick that message right off the screen here. Bang. See, you point it with this and you pick it right off the screen. Here's your message. Now you want to say hi back to me, okay? This is a foreign language. It means hi back to me in German or something.
I can read that.
Okay, yeah. And then all you do is press return to sender and bang, it's on its way back to me. That's it. We're done.
This guy deserves a round of applause as far as I'm concerned. This product really... This product really does.
And there it goes.
It just sticks two fingers up to the rest of the computer world, doesn't it?
That's right. And if you'll notice, we don't pay any royalties to Bill Gates. We have it right there in writing.
Are you the only company that doesn't pay royalties to Bill Gates?
I think we are. Everywhere I look, people are having to pay royalties to Bill Gates.
Let me ask you something, okay? I came to this stand because I was walking past. The first thing I saw was the design of this thing. It looks like something from the Jetsons, something from the 50s. Where did that come from?
Well, I was definitely inspired by the Jetsons, so you picked right up on it. I felt like we should have been living in the Jetsons world when I was a little boy. So I want to contribute my little part to the world so that someday we can have that kind of convenience.
Do you think that by designing the product in this manner and by writing your own software, not using anyone's protocol, not paying royalties to Bill Gates, that you're going to open the market to people who wouldn't ordinarily want to go into the world of computing?
Oh, absolutely, because it's so simple. People see how simple it is, and so they're going to get one of these machines. And we're also going to be able to send upgrades out to the people who get the concept and want new equipment. Like, for instance, we'll be able to turn this into an answer machine for you, too, since it's already connected to your phone line. And all we have to do is send you the button over the telephone line, and it installs automatically on your machine.
So there's no sort of waiting around for a technician to come or booking it into a laboratory. You can just get it down the line.
Sure, you don't have to go to a computer store and buy a software package and figure out how to install it. We do it all for you automatically.
Okay, so we're standing here. We love the product. You've found a complete fan. Honestly, this is the best thing I've seen in the whole show.
Thank you.
But I mean, obviously, you've got some big players out there.
That's right.
Do they like this product on the market, or are they scared?
Yeah, I would say 95% of the people we've talked to are amazed that the product is out here at all.
Even exists.
Yeah, even exists. But it's so simple, really. And when you look at it, it's so simple. It should have been here 10 years ago. We've been using this internally at Creative Engineering, where I'm the president of the company, for 10 years. And I've been using it to manage all my employees. Everybody who works for me has one of these machines at home. At night, I send them a message and tell them what I want them to do the next day. The next day, I check my messages and see if they did it. So now we brought it out for the rest of the world to enjoy because we got it all down to a chip where we can get it on the market for under $400.
I just want to touch on the design again, Aaron. Could you just take me around the front there?
Sure.
I mean, the most impressive thing about this when I was walking past the stall was the look of the actual unit. How did you arrive at this look?
Well, what we did was we took all the necessary components it took to make this machine work. We sort of bolted them together, and then we sculpted clay around them. So we had clay around it, and we started working with it like it was an artist's sculpture. And then what we did was we put a mold over it, and we vacuum formed the plastic pieces, so we did it as an art project.
You vacuum formed it, which is, as I understand it, is a technique they used in the 50s. So did you use the same sorts of techniques?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we sure did. Now, of course, when we go into production, it'll be injection molded so we can get the cost down. But these models we vacuum formed so that we could produce it exactly in the shape that we wanted to, right in our own factory.
Okay, so you've been on show here for the last three or 4 days,
Right.
and obviously you've had industry people coming past. You told me briefly what their response was, but what about the consumers? What about the public?
I found that the consumers are loving it. I'd say 95% of the consumers are loving it because they're amazed that it works, amazed that it's so simple, and amazed that it took us so long to bring it out. They said, God, I needed that 15 years ago. Where have you been?
Well, you completely sold it to me. I wish you all the luck in the world. Are you going to give us one for our studio so we can keep in contact with you there in Florida?
Absolutely. You're the kind of person I'm looking for. You're now the official beta tester for England.
Aaron, what more can we say? Bill Gates, look out. The anti-gravity freedom machine is on its way.